Hi everyone, I'm Maggie Weldon from maggiescrochet.com, and every once in a while in crochet there are these defining moments, and I really think that this board is one of them. This is so beautiful. I just love this. I've just been walking it around the office, and this is to introduce a series of flower videos that we're doing here on YouTube. And we're going to do videos on every single one of these flowers, and then there's going to be several other flowers also. And most of these were done with worsted weight yarn, and all different brands of yarn were used for this. And I just think it's really beautiful. Look at this. And so it's a great way to use up scraps. And this one flower down at the bottom, let me see, I gotta go this way. The pink one here, I made it big enough so you could actually put like a little votive candle in the middle. And you could use these like to decorate scarves or hats or just anything, placemats, anything. I just love these things. So anyway, well, we're going to take you to a close-up lesson, and Christina is going to show you how to make the flowers. And please, please, please subscribe to our channel and like and share our videos because it really helps us out a lot. Thanks a lot for watching.
Hey guys, it's Christina from maggiescrochet.com. Today I'm showing you how to make this cute little morning glory. Morning glories are really pretty flowers. I know they're kind of nuisances sometimes if they get where you don't want them, but they're still very beautiful. Usually they're kind of a dark blue or purpley color. I've done a light blue here today. I think it'll be a little bit easier for you to see my stitches with the lighter yarn. So, you know, but use whatever. If you want a traditional morning glory color, go for it. Or, you know, do a lighter color like I did, do a variety. So you'll need whatever color you want for your actual flower. Some sort of green for your leaf and stem. Morning glories are a kind of flower that they look funny without a stem, so I do recommend giving it a leaf and a stem. And then you'll need just the tiniest bit of white for these little stamens here in the center of the flower. This project uses, well, with the worsted weight yarn, I used a size H8 hook. You can certainly do this with smaller or bulkier yarn and just adjust your hook size accordingly. And then of course you'll also need scissors and a yarn needle as well. I think that's about it. Let's get moving. So to begin your flower, go ahead and take whatever color you're using and chain 4, just like I've done here. Then you're going to work a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook, so that'll be the one closest to the slip knot here. So you'll just yarn over, insert into the stitch, grab a loop and pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now we're counting these chain stitches that we skipped as a double crochet as well, so we're calling this 2 double crochets. Then we will chain 3 and turn. Work a double crochet in the top of this double crochet. And then the last double crochet, which is actually our chain 3 here, we're going to work 2 double crochets. So just go into the top of that chain and work 2 double crochets. So here's my second one. Alright, so you've got 4 double crochets across, including that turning chain. Onto row 3, again we'll chain 3 and turn. Double crochet in this very first one. And in each one across until you reach the last one. And in the last one, which again is our turning chain, excuse me, from the previous round, you'll work 2 in that as well. So just right here in the top of the chain, 2 double crochets. So there's the end of round 3. Round 4 is pretty much the same thing. Again, we'll work a double crochet in this very first one, 1 in each across, So we've got one more here, and then again in the turning chain we'll increase, we'll do 2 double crochets right in the top here. So that's row 4. So we've got 8 double crochets here at the end of round 4. For round 5, we're going to chain 3 and turn. And this time we're going to skip this first one, because for round 5 we want to keep the same number of double crochets. So we're counting our chain 3 as the first one, so we can skip this double crochet, but we will work a double crochet in the next one and in each one across, including the turning chain here. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'll come back and show you how to move on. So this is the end of row 5. Next we're going to start working in rounds, so I'll go ahead and chain 8, which I've done here. I'm going to slip stitch that in the first double crochet of row 5 to form a ring. So the first one is actually the turning chain here. So we're just going to go right into the top of that and work a slip stitch so that we have this kind of little ring at the top of our morning glory. Then we'll chain 2 and turn, so we're working into the chain now. Work 2 half double crochets in the next chain and then 1 double crochet in the next, and we'll repeat that. So let's see here. A half double crochet starts like a double. You'll yarn over, insert down into the chain. I made my chain a little too tight. There we go. Grab a loop, pull it through. I've got 3 loops on my hook at this point. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3 at the same time. That is a half double crochet. So again, I'll yarn over. I'm going into the same stitch, grab a loop, pull it through, 3 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So there's 2 half double crochets and 1 chain stitch. The next one, I'll just do 1 half double crochet, and then in the next one I'll do 2. So do that across the chain. And then we're going to do the same thing in the top of the doubles here. So we're just working around in a circle. You'll kind of turn it like this as you go. So that is round 1. At the end of it, you should have 24 half double crochets, and I'm going to go off and do that, and I'll come back and show you what it looks like when I'm done. So as you work your round 1 of the ruffle, it'll start to look like this, and you see how easily that just kind of joins in with the main part of the flower. When you reach the end of the round, we're just going to join with a slip stitch to the top of that first half double crochet, just like that. And then just one more round, just to give it a little more volume here at the top, a little more of the trumpet shape that we come to associate with morning glories. So you're going to start by chaining 4. Skip the next half double crochet, so I'll skip that one right there. Slip stitch in the next one. Chain 4, skip the next half double crochet, slip stitch in the next one, and we'll just continue that all the way around. And what that does is give us this nice little kind of ruffle to go around the edge. Like I said, I'll add a little more volume and just add a little bit of flair to it. So you'll just do that all the way around back to the beginning. Join with a slip stitch right there at the base of the chain 4, and then you can finish off the your petal color. So I'm gonna come back to that in just a minute, but first I'm gonna show you the leaf. So morning glory is one of those flowers that it kind of needs a leaf, otherwise it just looks a little funny. So I'm gonna show you how to make a quick little leaf for this baby. Start with whatever green you're using, chain 8. I'm going to slip stitch in the second chain from the hook, so I'll skip this first one. Here's my second one. Insert hook, grab a loop, pull it through, pull that loop through the loop already on my hook. So we did that in the second chain from the hook. We're also going to do it in the next one. Next one, we're going to do a single crochet. Then in the next 2, we'll do doubles. So yarn over, insert into the stitch, grab a loop, pull it through 2, through 2. And then in the next one, we're going to do a triple or treble crochet. It's very similar to a double, just a little extra step. We'll start by yarning over twice. So we've got 2 loops, 2 extra loops on our hook here. Go down into the stitch, grab a loop, pull it through. At this point you have 4 loops on your hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through 2 of them, yarn over, pull through 2 of them, then yarn over and pull through the last 2, and that's your triple or treble crochet. Then in the last one here, the one closest to our slip knot, I'm going to start with 4 of those treble crochets. So again, that's double yarn over, down into the stitch, grab a loop and pull it through, 4 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and then through the last 2. So a total of 4 of those. Oop, about to do a double. We want a total of 4 of those here. There's 2. And if I'm going through this too fast, we just posted last week a great series of stitch videos showing all of these stitches in really great fine detail. So be sure to look on our channel for a little more detailed tutorial on how to do this treble crochet. So if you do 4, still working in the same chain stitch, we'll do a double, a single, a double, and 4 more treble crochets. All of these worked in this last stitch. That's what, like 11 stitches? Don't worry, it'll hold it. And that's just going to give us a nice little fat end to our leaf here. Oop. That's 3. And here is 4. So there's the fat end of our leaf. All right, and then we're working in the opposite loops of the chain. So the next one is a triple. So here's the other triple I worked. And you can see right where I worked into the chain there. I'm going to go into that same spot and work in the other 2 loops of the chain that I didn't use. And that's where I'm going to do another triple. Same thing, next one is a double, so I'll yarn over. There's my double stitch. You can see where I worked it into the chain. I'm just going to go into that same space and do a double. So we're just kind of mirroring what we did on the first side coming along the back. Next was a single. Then we had 2 slip stitches. I'm just going to do 1. Get down to the right spot there. And then I'll finish this off and leave a long end for sewing in. So I'm going to do this, I'm going to finish my flower, and then I'll come back and show you how to put it all together. So this is how you assemble your flower. The stem here is I took a double strand of my green yarn, and just did a chain about 8 or 10 inches long, folded it in half, sewed it to the bottom of my flower, and then tacked the leaf on right in the middle. There's a couple different ways you can do this. I like the look of this, so that's what I did. As you can see here, it's a pretty floppy flower, so this is going to be better suited to something like an applique than trying to like stand it up in a bouquet. One final step is to add the little stamens that go right in the middle of the flower. So I've got some white yarn here. I've tied a nice knot in the back and the end of it, so I'm just going to come in from the back right below where my little ruffle sits. You just want to do just a couple of these just little kind of jagged marks here. I usually do an odd number. Odd numbers are a little more pleasing to the eye. Vary the height of them. So there's that one. Then maybe we'll come up from here. This is not an exact science, so just kind of do it. If it's what feels right, you can certainly, use this photo as a guide, or find some real photos of morning glories and see what you think is going to work. So like I said, I'm just going to do probably about 5 or so of these. Maybe just one more. little one right here. There. And then I'll just finish this off and my morning glory will be done. Well guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions at all about this project, you can certainly leave them down in the comments below. And in the description, you will find the links to the pattern and the materials that I used. Thanks for watching, guys.
And this is the third part, which we're going to do the edging round. So at the end of row 13, so what that is to just go between these two shells and go into that space right there and work a single crochet like that.